Hello everybody, welcome to tonight's stream, slightly different than usual. As you might have noticed, I am set to just chatting right now, and yes. So tonight's going to be a little different, as you can see in the title. I've gotten very behind in getting my new apartment together, so tonight we're going to be building a lot of Ikea furniture. See the one here, but I promise there's also a big pile just off camera right over here. We're just going to be doing this tonight just to help me get ahead and not feel so bad about not streaming if I was going to just drop out. So, let's get to it, shall we? I don't know what I was expecting, but it wasn't this. Yeah, I bet. Yeah, very interesting puzzle game, right? Just decided to do something a little bit different. And we're gonna move this squeaky ass chair the hell over here. We're going to be doing this. I feel like this gives people a little better view as to what's going on. So yeah, welcome to our chill hangout stream where I build things. And also, I just wish I had the ability to turn this camera a little more this way, but unfortunately it doesn't move like that quite like the other one does. Feel like this way, setting up the two cameras like this, you guys can still see me, and you can kind of still just kind of make out what I'm doing. Fresh out of the box here. So I don't have the ability to put the camera anywhere a little different, so it might be a little bit of a close-up, depending. And, first and foremost, not actually Ikea, but hey, it's close enough. We're going to be building my new kitchen cart. I say we like you guys are doing anything, but you know, you can watch, you can hang out, you can keep me company. But you know, just gotta have some fun today. The great ASMR sounds of me cracking a box open. Yes. Now, almost all of the furniture in question tonight is for my kitchen, which is still not fully set up. Which kind of sucks, considering how long I've been here. But, you know, I've got it workable at the moment, is the best word to describe it. Let's just move. I feel like you guys could hear me like twice there. Now that I'm looking at the gain on things. That a little better for audio? The two... I mean, that's also about accurate, I guess. I scrolled down because from over here, I can't wear my headphones, and I don't have wireless headsets, so it's difficult for me to really hear what's going on. So I was just kind of scrolled down to see my microphone audio, and I realized that both of my cameras were recording my audio at the exact same time. Mind you, they're both set to record through the microphones, so it probably wasn't displaying more than once per se there, but hey. Assuming this is all of the hardware. Yeah. All the door handles, drawer handles, and all that. We'll go ahead and not leave the bag immediately next to the microphone like I was about to, because that sounds like a bad idea. That sounds like a crinkly, bad audio nightmare. Wheels. That's not useful until later. I'm gonna put that aside. Shelves, all the shelves, and the little tiny pieces. That would be an instruction booklet, okay. Hey Kevin, how you doing today? You know, sometimes you just gotta get some stuff done, but you don't want to skip your stream, right? Hey Lane, how you doing? And Beef, how you doing tonight, man? I'll take that hydrate. Be absolutely honest with you, I have my living situation in this new place. Hey, right? Yeah, whatever gets us our new board game nights. Yeah, no, I gotta get enough stuff done in this place that I can actually set up my table. Quite honestly, Dave bailed on me for stuff because he wasn't feeling well, which quite understandable, honestly. But I was left sitting here wondering, okay, what should I do tonight? I can, I could just play. I could put on some. I could play some Pokemon, but my Switch family plan irrelevant. No, the expansion stuff, so I need that too. Yep. Just tell me what the full price is. Just message me with the full price for the family plan with the expansion, and I'll just pay that whole thing all at once. Alrighty. That's all the pieces. My Switch setup isn't hooked up right now. Hasn't been since I moved in because I've kind of been not in a great mood the last few months. Just kind of procrastinating on everything. Nothing's done, so, like, nothing's done, nothing's getting done, just taking forever to get anything finished, so... You know what? The time is nigh here. Gotta get it all finished, gotta get going, gotta get everything set up, and who's messaging me repeatedly this entire time? Oh, it's you guys. Okay. Like, why is my phone just going off, like, repeatedly? Yeah, I realize that now. Alright, well. Yes, weaponize self-motivation. Let's get this done. Let's hang on a second, just, whoop. This box is full of nothing but garbage. And all the pieces are out of it. Let's clean up the workspace. Let's see, which part is this? This one? Yep, this is the one. Alrighty. Let's see. Where did I put all of those parts? Sometimes you just gotta get things done. That's all it is. You know what? Part of me was like, you know what? I could do this. This would be an interesting thing to do on stream. At very least, it would be an interesting change of pace. But then the other half of me is like, I don't know if I'm a big enough streamer to manage this. Like, realistically, you see some of the bigger streamers doing shit like this, and yeah, they get views, but they always have views. Finally, I just sat there like, you know what? Screw it. I need to get this done. These dowels are very loose-fitting. I find that semi-concerning. Okay, let's see. This piece? Yeah. Definitely have to be this piece, huh? Okay. So that has to match up, yep. Okay. screws C. Which ones are those? Man, there's a lot of parts in this. Screw C is the longer wood screws. Okay. Are the packs in here just labeled? Yeah, they are. Oh, they did the hard part for us. Okay. That's where these are. Yeah, no, it's been a fun couple of months. Kind of got semi-forced out of my old place a lot faster than expected into a place that wasn't fully completed yet. So, trying to get myself all organized has been not so easy. Like, everything's been kind of functional from day one, but not exactly the greatest of situations in the world, not the greatest amount of space to work with, and, well, you know, most of my kitchen still was not terribly usable. Now my kitchen is usable, I just don't have anywhere to put anything. So that puts a slight damper on things, as you can probably understand. Longer piece. Which one? These guys right here, I think. It ain't a John apartment if it's finished. Yeah. Yeah. Problem is, for the most part, I was the one who was supposed to finish it beforehand, but I really wasn't given anywhere near enough time or manpower to be able to do that. So, you know, just kinda didn't work out. D&D. Where is that? I'm supposed to be using this, but you know what, it's probably easier if I don't. I should probably just spread this out over a surface somewhere and use that, but what the hell? There we go. Maybe I can actually see the letters on things. USWT. Where's the D? Oh, CD. There it is. But yeah. Just out a little bit so you guys can actually see what I'm doing. But yeah, place wasn't quite done. I've got it workable. I just don't have any storage space at the moment, so cabinets. The next step after building all these is installing all of it. Mind you, this one doesn't really need installation. It just kind of requires me to stick my microwave on top of it. But is what it is. The next construction is this piece. This just requires dowels. Okay. Easy enough. And I am told, according to the instruction manual, is this. Shows the line up, I think. Instructions aren't exactly clear on this one. Hey, B, thank you for the support back there. Let's see. I think it's telling me to do it like this. Yeah. Steve again. These guys. How is everybody doing tonight? I know I'm just sitting here chattering about my living situation. How's everybody in chat doing? Beef, you've been playing Fortnite, I'm guessing. Kevin, I'm assuming, has been playing Dead by Daylight. A very squeaky screw. Oh, you're playing Fortnite at the moment. Okay, yeah. You showed Gar episode 1 to 3 of Digimon Ghost Game. You're just working on New Game Plus, Job Quest, and FF14. Oh yeah, because Endwalker's coming soon, isn't it? That sounds fun. Okay, this makes sense, yeah. Yeah, Gar was here a little bit ago too. I know he's staying upstairs, so that's not exactly far for him to go. But you know, he dropped through. He was said hi. We were chatting for a little while, and then he took off. I think to go over to your place. Yeah, yep, he also gave me those caffeine-free Diet Pepsi, which I'm assuming Danette's gonna attempt to drink those. I'm not much of a diet pop person in the first place, so I probably won't, but Danette can't have caffeine anyway, so definitely seems up her alley. Does she? I don't know if it was so much a she likes Diet Pop and more of a she can't have caffeine, so these are kind of perfect moment. Yeah, next part, hopefully to get this going. Grab a bunch of things. Where is F? Here it is. You're on voice call with your guild, so you're hopping off? Alright. I will talk to you later, Ichi. Okay, so we have a couple of these. Regular looking screws labeled H. Be these ones. They don't quite look the same. These are. Oh, there are two different H's, huh? This is going to be the most complex build of the night. The rest of it's going to be pretty straightforward wall cabinet. Okay. Get that one. H and more dowel. More of the loosest wooden dowel I have ever seen in existence. One based on the instruction. Yeah, I think so. Let's get this in. screws just stuck. Okay. Good to know. Was thinking that the screw being a little difficult would be fixed by switching my screwdriver head to a smaller bit. Nope. Nope, these screws just suck real bad. What are we expecting from build-it-yourself furniture from Canadian Tire? What am I, right? Kinda just have to go with what you got. Don't think this should interfere at this point. Yeah. That. What does the next page hold? Use this guy instead now. This side, or was it this side? Most certainly this side. Okay. Just gonna have to use the last of the wooden dowels because it asks me to. That. Always nice when those fit tight together. And other ones. These are the worst screws in the entire set to try and put in. They strip so easily. Probably doesn't help that I'm using like a absolutely just very, very work shift worktop. But you know. Okay, I need a couple of these as well. Okay, and then the next thing... Oh, there's another piece here involved in this next part. that. The next piece of the puzzle. Thus, do this. And there is 7, which is more than likely this guy, I think. Yep. 100% this one. Does it matter which side this thing goes on? I really don't think it does. Both sides are very much the finished end. Yep, that one and this solid piece. I am assuming. Oh, no, it actually tells me. Alright, good. And this side goes up here. There's supposed to be a piece there. Oh, there's a bolt that goes through that. That's why. But that doesn't make sense. Oh, there's a piece in the instructions that tells me what's going on. Ah. Gotta get off of my chair because I need to get on this one. Yep. That's pretty together now. There is mention of a L, M, and an N piece here. That's J. Do I have J? Yeah, J is required for this also. L. Oh, L, N, and K. What about M? Could have been M. Yes, here they are. Lock this thing together. Have that washer on that first. Remember, ladies and gents, it's always easier to tighten these up by hand until you get to right down to the bottom. Then you can just tighten them up with the Allen key that they give you. That's the secret. The Allen key takes entirely too long but you need it to tighten it up. So. Other side of it, just get the J pieces into it. That real. Yeah, basically, honestly. Just kind of bored. Overkill's not going to be around. Nobody else is going to be playing Faz until like 11:30, so gotta get something done, right? This isn't VGC, right? It sure isn't. Build teams, not shelves. I don't know, man. Sometimes you gotta build the shelves before you can build the teams. Honestly, I was mulling over whether I should just sit and do a team building stream. It was, in fact, one of the options that occurred to me. Yeah, gotta love IKEA furniture where your fist is a viable mallet. Yeah. It's a good. Okay, are we back? Yeah? Okay. Apparently my internet disappeared for like 2 seconds. But has apparently come back. But yes, was considering the team building stream for Series 11 to prep myself for the start of the new series on Monday. And then I just kind of went, no, you know what? I'm planning on doing that Saturday already. Yeah, I've been mulling over a bunch of teams I can use for Series 11, and yeah. Okay, that seems to be that. Next piece is installing the wheels down here. I feel like it will be a million times easier not to do it while it's on its side. Wheels O, and screws Q. Okay, so it's these guys. It's it's saying that that side's this side, so this side gets the ones without, this side gets the ones with. Okay. Not that I'm sure it matters realistically, but hey. As long as both the ones with the brakes are on the same side, really probably doesn't matter. Here for this. here. Oh. I guess that's the countertop I'm talking about. Guess realistically, it's telling me not to tighten these up until they're all together. Getting there. Lots of screws to go in for the wheels, but hey, that makes it nice and secure, so I'm not going to complain about that. Blech. Man, I was getting worried it was too cold in this house. Oof. Heating up now. Usually I would have my fan going in the background, but oh man, it has been way too hot, way too cold for that. Who needs heating in this room? I can just close the door and let all the computer equipment run. Make my home warm, damn it. Alrighty. That appears to be that what I'm doing. Probably am free to bring that thing up a little bit at this point, but next up is over here, the countertop. I believe they want me to get ready to put it on top of this thing. I shall oblige. Next page, what does it hold? Yeah, that's exactly what I was gonna do. Lift this guy right side up now. Actually kind of see what's going on now. Piece number 9. Excellent. Piece. Just join it right on top. A little bit of hand mallet for spice. Just appreciating that this stream is probably suddenly very loud in certain scenarios, just because I'm smacking the thing with my fist here and there. But you know, assembling an Ikea thing, kind of have to. You're not really building furniture unless you smack it a couple times to make it nice and solid, right? You guys can't see what I'm doing, but it's hard to show you me twisting the screws to kind of secure this thing on the inside. Yeah, there it is. Okay, we have a countertop. Now, build the drawer. These are pieces I'm looking for. Face, back. Telling me to work on first. I need the H screws again. We'll take out the rest of them I need now. 5, 6. For this one, I think. Still looking for, yeah, that's why it didn't match up. Okay. Wondering why it didn't quite match up with the diagram. I had the wrong piece. Both pieces look oddly similar, unfortunately. It's not great for that. Okay. Good to know that conversation is still just kind of going in the background. Yeah, at the rate we're going, we'll have this one done before everybody starts playing Phasmophobia. Alright, so that piece is together. Oh, this is going together a lot easier than the first one. The screws aren't having that as much of a problem at all. We got that. Need this the door talking about. Let's talk about this thing right now. Okie doke, let's see. So we need screws W. Okay, so these are the W's right here, along with the S's, which I don't see yet, so oh well. The W's are the long ones. I need all of them, I think, from the look of it. Now I need part U, which are these guys. And there were those other H screws right here, the other ones that didn't look right that apparently now I need. Okay. I only need 4 of them, and there's 5 in the pack. Send in an extra, huh? Okay, so we got this. Sometimes you gotta take these drawers and give them a good screw. Know what I mean? There. have done this part first in retrospect, but here we are. Oh yeah. So yeah, a few weeks ago, I was part of a funny little talk show. Move forward a little bit. Funny little talk show on a friend's Twitch channel and her Discord server, technically. And she's just released the video for it on her YouTube earlier today. So you should all give that a check out, because it's quite a lot of fun. Was quite a lot of fun to do, quite a lot of fun to watch too. Find her channel at Whirlybird. I would pull it up. If you go to my Twitter, you can pull it up. It's at ChoRaven. I retweeted her when she posted the video earlier, so you can find it pretty easy there. If I wasn't kind of paying attention to this right now, I would just pull up a link on my chat. But X, you said. There we go. A lot of fun, kind of funny. Her and her usual crew are pretty off the wall like that, so kind of entertaining to watch and be part of. And more of the H screws. Oh, lowercase h again. Wait, there's only one more of those left. Oops. It certainly doesn't look like the same screw. Instructions. Are you drunk? Hey, your picture doesn't even look the same. Instructions? Are you drunk? I'm pretty sure that looks like it's supposed to be the M screws, but it's saying it's the H ones. The M's even get used anywhere else in here? No? No, that's it. That's the end of the thing. Okay, well, then I'm correct. It is the M. Like that just 100% does not look like the correct screw for this. I know my screws. Contrary to popular belief. Last part of this was said, which is this. Couple of A screws, which are these ones. Everybody should be getting ready to play fast soon. So we will very shortly be switching over to that. I'm just almost done this. That is a drawer. Yeah, that's how drawers go in. Don't need no fancy schmancy instruction booklet to tell me that. Alright, we're gonna make a door. So, we need door hardware, which I guess is some of that. For this piece, definitely number 16. Looking for what are those brackets? E. Oh, they're the hinges, of course. Of course they are. Capital H screws. Okay. 4, 5, 6. And I appreciate the fact that this thing is that the design on this is chosen to actually go hinges and not the usual cabinet door hinges that every IKEA fixture in existence has. So this will definitely make the door a little bit of a weird thing on this, but hey. And these are the same ones that were used for the drawer sliders. Not the greatest screws in the world. Work with. Also another one up here on the side, which good, I guess. Security keeps the door in one place.
Not exactly clear whether they even truly exist or could be shown to in the physical universe. If they do, if one day physics finds a use for them, that's great. But if not, that's great too.
Alright. Most out. Need another handle.
if one day physics finds a use for them,
Regular
that's
size.
great. But if not, that's great too.
I see. All right. We're going to have to put the door on with more of these H screws. Alrighty. Yep. Infinitely easier once there's a single screw in place. Is that? Now that all of those are in, the only thing left is to put in the shelves. Now the suction cups, okay. Just focus. Nope. Not gonna focus? Okay. The little suction cups on these things to hold the shelves in place. That's kind of neat. Okay, so one shelf in the door. Just gotta get all these placed, you know. Alrighty, so that's one. And inside. Yeah. Pretty straightforward, honestly. Just a slightly lengthy process to get this thing together. But at the end of the day, good thing I did it. Okay, so that is that. And the other things, these have two different sizes, it looks like. It's 17, I believe. Yeah. It's supposed to be a corner. Which side gets the corner on this? Here, this side. Yeah, that would be correct. Would be 100% correct. This side. And that's a cart. That is the entirety of that. Thank you all for dropping through on that one. This, I'll show you the final product here, as much as I can. My new kitchen cart. Sit my microwave on top of this, and I can just roll it around wherever it needs to be. Alright, well, now that this is done, let's roll this out of this room. Maneuver my tools out of the way. Because I think that is kind of enough of that for now, because I feel like that's about as much as I'm going to be able to do before I just drive myself nuts. Oof. Well, that music's pretty good, actually. I haven't been able to listen to it the whole time. Anyways, I'm just gonna go back to here because you guys don't need to see the other side of that now. Anyways, let's see. Just been playing around at this point, so we can do a lot of other things, I think, at this point. How are we doing for the phasmophobia right now? Oh. Gonna move over to Phasmophobia, but looks like there might be a little bit going on here. It poses a slight problem. Jitterbug's kind of setting up for Phasmophobia, but it's looking like she's got like 10 different people queued up for this one, so I'm gonna get cycled in and out of that. Oh, good. Perfect timing. Done the thing for the time being. So we gonna get playing some Phasmophobia, or... She was just looking for Phil. Oh, okay. Alright. So I just kind of queued up Discord to look at it, and it was just like, oh, I guess she's full now. Now she's just looking for Phil. All right. Right, that's this month. Oh, that's in 2 days. Oh. I literally turned on Steam and am immediately greeted by the English release of Super Robot Wars 30 in 2 days. I am so ready for that. I'm so unbelievably ready for that. Well, that is most certainly my Thursday stream right there. My Thursday stream in a nutshell, right there. Woo! I would do it Wednesday, but that's Itchy's night to stream, and I'm not gonna jump in on him too hard on that one. I'll just wait a day to play it. Man, the next couple months are great for me. Super Robot Wars gets an English release on Steam. Diamond and Pearl the remakes come out in November, and then we get Legends Arceus in January. Ooh. You mean Steam hasn't been updating anything in the back? I may be a few moments for Phasmophobia. Apparently, my Steam, despite being open in the background, had queued up the update, but not actually been downloading it. Anybody else? What's everybody else up to right now? Oh shit, Shay's in the Discord now. That's pretty cool. Oh, Super Robot Wars is going to be so much fun. If she's just setting up, then I'm going to flip over quickly to this. Just for a moment, while I'm waiting for the call and everything to get set up, and for my thing to update. Yeah, this is a warm-up round at best. I'm not doing very good time-wise. And I meant to move upwards one there, but nope. And I'm an idiot for that one. 50 seconds overtime. I'm not in good shape right now for that. Anyways, let's see. How's the call coming? Still don't have a call going? Are we a little behind on this, or? Go back to this. Let's see what she's up to. Of course, the minute I go over to check her stream, she's set up a call. I don't know, maybe. Just a tad, maybe. I should probably go ahead and not have
I
you
have
muted.
tan, maybe a tan. Maybe a tan. I don't tan though. I burn. I turn into a lobster. That's the problem. It's a little bit better. I got Resident Evil 4 on VR. Ooh, spooky.
Yeah, it's a little bit better.
Ooh, like the room? Like, when you walk away, you can't see it. When you walk away from the board, it's just dark. Which is fine.
Everything
Open up
is
the locker.
darkness.
Oh god. Why open the locker? Oh god. What fell out? That's me. Why are you so mean to me? I'm 90% potato. Irish Scotch, I understand. Yeah. Crouch and look? Oh. Oh, it's a whole ass corpse? Ah. Ew, it's still fleshy? Look at the little feet. He's always missing some toes, this poor baby. Aw. Ew. That's lovely. Yeah, the bones. Yeah, I read through the whole update before we jumped into the game, Zero Sin. You just missed me reading the entire update. He looks moist. He does look moist. I don't like that he. Is there one in both lockers? No, it's just the one locker that he attacks you. Okay, that's nice. Okay,
There we
it's
go.
very,
So now it's
very dark. Oh god. Oh, look at all that. Ooh. Look at this shit. Oh my. Oh, there's an arrow. I didn't notice the UVs. There's like 666 all over the wall. Nice. There is footprints. Oh god. Thank you, Fan. There is like a pentagram on the floor. Stay with you. Let's just stay with me. I don't go away. Okay. Run. Scratch marks. Lovely. What's all this? Don't go. Stay. Wait. Help, please. Help. Wait. Stay. Stay with me, please. Oh, that's all the same. That's. Oh god.
That's a lot of
It's like
graffiti.
Is this a door? This is go away. Why are you here? I was wondering why it's so dark. That's what you need the UVs for. Oh, I'm gonna be spooked, Fan. We just read through all the updates. It is gonna be crazy. Did you read through them, Raven?
I have not. I'm gonna be going into this pretty blind.
Okay. Let me. I think I still have it up. I'm just gonna pull it up again. I'm not gonna read through the whole thing because it's like a long thing. Get there last time. Oh, store page.
I'm just waiting for it to update right now before I load in.
Yeah, no problem. So, are you doing anyone in game or just keeping to invite? We have room, Zero, if you want in. I wish I could play Faz, but can't. Aw, thank you for the hydrate. I still have G Fuel I've been drinking to try and get myself hyped up for this. Because I was at work until 11 p.m., so.
I spent the last 2 hours on stream building IKEA furniture.
I know, I was told all about it. Okay, so I'll just run you through the new stuff real quick, Raven.
Okay.
So we've got a campsite, which is a medium map
Okay.
that has picnic areas, games, tents, a log cabin, a haunted lake. There's some new mini map design in the truck that eventually they're going to update the other maps to match the campsite. But it's more detailed and has much more objects. The difficulties were semi reworked. So now they sort of adjusted how much sanity pills will give you, how many hiding places there are, how long the ghost hunts are.
Ooh.
And the most important thing is the nightmare difficulty, but they've also added weather. So clear skies, fog, light rain, heavy rain, strong wind, and snow, and those can affect your ability to hear or see what's going on in your ghost hunt, because the wind can distract you and the rain sounds can distract you. Also, if you have like a candle outside, it'll get washed out by the rain if it's raining.
Of course.
Thank you. Please enjoy your nothing. Nightmare mode. The ghost will not reveal one type of evidence. The ghost will sometimes change its preferred room. There is no setup time. It's the shortest hunt period, like grace period, a long hunt duration. A kill will extend the current hunt. So if it kills somebody, it can keep hunting.
Ooh.
Sanity pills restore much less sanity. There's almost no hiding places, and paranormal interference has damaged some of your monitoring equipment. So I think the biggest issue with that is the almost no hiding places and the fact that a kill lets the ghost keep hunting.
Mm-hmm.
There are 4 new ghost types, including the twins. I think The Shining.
Yep.
Two ghosts.
I've made that joke a few times in the last week.
Well, we got them. We got twins now. Also for new things that are important to know, ghosts can now blow out your lighters. Ghost will disturb your electronic equipment if visible. Using the walkie-talkie will attract the ghosts now, so don't just dick around with your walkie-talkie.
That was half the fun.
Well, now it's gonna find you. The truck map screen has some new icons. The ghost can now interact with several showers on certain locations. And you can place sound and motion sensors on the floor. Also, there's a ton of changes. I suggest you read through it at some point. Some of the biggest ones really are fingerprints disappear after 60 seconds. So if you're looking for fingerprints, you better be on top of it. The bone can also now be any random bone from the human body. So we can just find a random pelvis or a femur or a foot. instead of just a little chicken bone.
Just random human skull lying on the stairs, you know.
Random parts, yes. Freezing temperatures changed a little bit because of the weather stuff. So
Oh,
breath is
yeah.
unchanged, but finding temperature is a little trickier. You need a much lower reading to register as a cold room. So if it's snowing outside, the cold room will be really cold. Ghost
That's
sounds
fair.
are now going to fade out instead of randomly stopping. So if it yells at you, it doesn't just dead stop it. It audibly fades in and out.
Okay.
Handprints and footprints have new texture. Ghost events will now last a minimum of 1 second. Some of the pictures have been replaced. Your heartbeat will also now fade in and out, and the volume is much lower on the heartbeat.
Okay, so it's harder to
Then
hear.
just some other, and then just a bunch of bug fixes and some other about wandering and descriptions and stuff that's less valid to what we're looking at. But
Yeah.
it's gonna be spoopy, so I hope you're ready. I'm gonna create a private lobby, and we'll get everybody who wants to jump in here. I'll post it in Discord. Zero Sin,
about-
you're in my Discord? Yes.
I got about 40 seconds for the update to finish, so.
Okay. There you go. So what's nice, also, this is cool. Now, for selected contract, you can literally choose any map. Like, it just shows all of them at the same time. So you're not limited to like, oh, these are the 2 that popped up. These are the 3 I have. You can literally pick any map at all times.
Okay.
Yeah. Which is nice. So I'm assuming, okay, I'm just exploring sort of what the board looks like. So now the descriptions aren't of the house. They explain what the modes are. What's this? Number of staircases, number of room. So 11 rooms, 2 staircases. Oh, and it just tells you the same thing. So like professional is rooms can rarely change, no setup time, short hunt grace period, long hunt duration, little sanity from pills, fuse box off, fewer hiding places, and then nightmare mode.
Also, your radio doesn't emit static when it's being hunted, or when you are being hunted, until it's within the range that it affects all the electronics.
Right. Also, welcome.
There's a weird echo.
Is there an echo?
Yeah, you just turn me down in game.
I was gonna say, does everyone have an echo? Or is it just you because you're watching stream and listening to me in game?
No, I think your push to talk.
Okay.
I think your push to talk is the same for Discord and the game.
Oh, my Discord is just open mic.
Oh.
Yeah.
So if you're, did you jump
probably
in
has
Discord?
the game
It didn't beep boop to me. Okay, if you're in Discord, just turn me down in game.
Oh God.
What is that? Where did that come from? Or do we both have them?
I think we both have them.
Am I wearing one too?
Yes.
It's amazing.
I was like, what's the weird line on your head?
Are you also the old are you also the old lady? Are we all the old lady?
Let me check your stream and see which one you see.
The old lady, like the grandma.
Oh no, we're different.
Oh, are we? What am I?
Yeah. You're one of the messed up faces.
What?
It's one of the male models with the weird abscesses in the eyeball.
Oh, old guy with the beard?
Nope, no beard.
You should put a picture in Discord so I can see it later.
Alright. Thanks.
Lady though,
Flip
you're the
over
grandma.
to the screen now.
That's spooky. I love that we have masks. Oh my god! Did you go look around? You looked around the room already, right? Like you did that on yours.
I'll take your screenshot.
It's so close to me. Oh my god, that's funny. Hello. Who are these people? I hate it here. Oh, I'm sorry. Where? Don't talk to them. I didn't realize there was more like Easter egg writing over here. That's so funny. It's so funny, you guys. Oh, there's more over here. Just says run. Oh, there's like a burnt crucifix on the wall in here. Handprint. Why are you here? Very nice. Love it.
It's in Discord.
Okay, looking at this. Oh god.
I wonder if the different models.
Oh yeah,
do
I
have
know
different
which
things.
one that is. That's funny.
Did my face change?
No. I'm still the same mask.
Looks like there are others out there
Oh.
in need
It
of
is
help.
spooky.
Hey, there's a new model. Is that a new model?
Which one?
There's a African American woman.
She's always been there.
Really? Have I just not noticed? I've never touched
Raven,
the model
look at
button.
me. Where are you? Oh
Okay.
god. You're
Wow.
like a child.
Am
That's
I?
a new ghost model, I think. Hold still, hold still, hold still.
Yeah, that's.
Oh, is that the little girl, except she doesn't have teeth all over her face? I don't know, but it's weird. Go pick up a UV and walk around the room, Raven. Off the table.
Dude, I want that big UV light.
No,
in
over here, not the shelf. The
Oh.
table in front of
The
the
obvious
the
big
board.
UV light on this table.
Look around at the walls and the floors and stuff.
Oh yeah.
There's a super big UV light in here that I really want.
We can't
I
pick
have
it up
that on my
somehow.
desk.
Do you see our corpse on the floor? He attacked
Yeah.
me out of a locker. I opened the locker and he fell out.
There's a big pentagram.
Lots of like scratch marks on like a weird open
Yeah.
door back here.
Yeah.
That's like all. You can't go
Oh,
this
here.
way, but it's
I can't
weird.
see you using a UV light.
Oh. So it's
Okay.
still dark.
Yeah,
It's very
still dark.
spooky. So is the plan, are we gonna jump into nightmare mode, or do you want to do a professional and just kind of warm up to like some of the changes?
Oh yeah,
Why don't
there's
we do
just
a
that
professional
corpse,
do
huh?
that?
Also, I know where everybody is. We have room for a fourth if Dave's not here.
Yeah, he was saying he was feeling nauseous, so he was just going to bed.
Oh, okay.
If we want to try
No
the
one-
new map, I'd be down for trying to do that.
I'm
Oh,
under the
yeah,
cabin. Help me.
that's a good idea. We should do it on what? Do you want to do it on intermediate or amateur to explore it? What do you guys prefer?
Honestly, I think I've clocked a total of 8 hours in this game, so whichever you guys feel comfortable with at this point. Oh, hey, there's somebody on the roof.
Medium.
Okay, on what roof?
Just look up.
Yeah, there is.
Where?
Oh, that's weird.
Oh. Oh, God!
Yeah, he's
What?
just standing up there with glowing eyes, staring down
Yeah,
at
I
us.
didn't
staring at you.
notice that.
I looked up and I was like, "Oh, hi," Hello
Hello.
there.
Does that?
and he
Okay.
and he follows you too.
Okay, we'll put it on intermediate instead of professional to go explore the new map.
Rotten.
I am ready. Okay, new map. Drum roll.
Let's do this.
And then we're gonna get random weather. It could be snowing. It could be whatever.
Oh, did I tell you the arm on my giant skeleton in my front yard broke?
The what?
I've got a 12-foot, 100-pound skeleton in my front yard, and the arm broke.
Fun. Bob said he wanted to play with you in an hour. Oh, perfect. There's room because Overkill's not here. So, also this new map just dropped my frames for like a half sec.
Man, I'm still like loading in.
Oops, someone else is with me now. Ooh. Maybe I need to change my graphics. These graphics are wonky right now. Like
Yeah,
they're glitching when I
Bloom is gonna be,
turn.
not fun.
We might have to up our graphics settings.
And Bloom will ruin your graphic setting.
I think I have it off unless it changed when like the update happened. So I might have to change it. I'll check after. this match.
Oh, that is a high-res picture. That's nice.
But like I am a little glitchy when I turn, so I'll have to check what my if it changed. Ooh, it's thundering. Look at that campsite. What are we looking at? There's new icons on the map. I'm assuming the green is still a fuse box.
Yep.
So what are these other like glowing things? Places to hide?
Love to be able to actually
Cameras.
see what's going
Ooh.
on. Oh, there we go.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to check my settings after this round because I'm like spinning and it's throwing me off.
I've also written some notes on the whiteboard.
Ooh, oh, hello.
We haven't even left the
Wow.
trailer yet,
The-
and this
the
is already
lag
lagging.
is just
Oh
throwing
boy.
me.
Yeah,
It is day one, so I'm not surprised, but still, that's rough. And I don't know if
This
that's my
stuff looks
I don't know if that's my
different.
settings or the game. Especially like if everybody's playing today, I don't know if the servers are kind of mucked up.
Yeah, that's also probably a thing.
Also, this is the new map is supposed to be super like detailed and higher res, and it's like older computers might struggle to keep up with the frames on this map. I'm like, I have a really good computer and it's struggling to keep up with the frame rate on this map right now. Like, I can't even select the EMF reader. We'll definitely have to pop into like a Tanglewood and just see if it's the graphics for this map are just not rendering properly. I have to be like so careful about my aim. It's all over the place.
Oh, hey, bowling.
What bone is it?
No, I said bowling.
Oh, bowling. Yeah, there's games and stuff. Ooh.
There's like bowling pins and a ball here.
Yeah, you can pick up the ball.
Wow, I left the truck and I'm so laggy.
Yeah, I understand. Jeez. About the same.
Oh, okay, there's a football. I mean, I'm excited for it once it's not laggy.
Oh, yeah.
That's
big
for
time.
sure.
Bathrooms.
And you should be able to go into the tents and stuff.
I'm in the bathroom
Like,
stalls, so
they're-
yeah.
I think.
Yep, I opened a tent.
Oh. Not E? Oh, you have to push.
It's like opening a door, you use the mouse click.
Yeah, you gotta push still. It's not even playing this. What's he yelling about? Also, what is with the creepy music in the game now? I forgot. I still have Pretzel Rocks on.
You say creepy music, I say all I hear is rain.
No, I've got like weird creepy music going on. Okay, so there's lots of kid stuff in this tent. Holy shit. This lag is gonna get me murdered.
Oh yeah. Oh, I guarantee you it gets us all.
We're gonna
murdered.
be dead to lag, you guys.
Yeah, that one. It is almost for sure.
Death by lag.
You
Hello. Oh,
got
I love that we
lagged to
have our
death.
masks on. Like, that's not gonna scare the crap out of us when we bump into each other when we're running away.
Oh, it definitely
So we all have
will.
masks
Hiding
on.
spot.
Like, ah, the ghost! And it's like, no, it's just Raven. It's just Jitterbug. Ooh, marshmallows.
I've been walking around with the EMF reader and
They really
everything.
did. I imagine this is part of the issue that they said with the frames, right? There is like so much clutter, and for it to be outdoors, for them to render in all the trees and the leaves and the grass and the what have you, like, imagine that takes a lot for such a small game.
Mm-hmm.
I'm excited that they're trying to build it up, but like this is a little. What am I stuck on a log? What am I stuck on? Am I stuck? I can't see. Oh no, it's just lag. I'm not stuck. There's still some bears. There's still some bunnies. Oh boy. Oh boy.
If you go to the dock, you can see Jason Voorhees coming out of.
Oh, excellent.
I don't know where I am.
Oh, look, a generator.
What?
What's the generator?
I turned it on.
Oh, that's good. It's so laggy.
Yep.
I want it to be good, but it's just I don't know if I can turn, like, if I turn up or turn down something, that it'll get better. If it's just gonna be like this until it's fixed, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
This is rough.
It
Like,
kinda
nobody's
is.
gonna successfully play this like this.
We're
And
all
this
gonna
can't
die.
be a we all have busted computers. This has to be
I'm
a
not having the same issues.
you're not lagging?
Not really.
Okay. I'll check my settings when we go out of
Oh,
this
Jesus.
match. But what?
Who am I next to?
Me? I'm by the
Come
lake.
Come over to the
Uh-oh.
end of the dock.
Hello.
The Jason Voorhees Max bubbled up from the ground.
Oh. Do they have the rights to, do they need rights for that?
I mean,
Depends.
technically it's a hockey mask.
I guess it is only a hockey mask, so as long as there's no other, like, mention of.
Yeah, Bloom ruined my FPS, and they just turned on VSync, so...
Okay,
I'm
I will
doing
double
okay.
check, because I didn't change any settings, but it might have been automatic on the update.
Yeah, Bloom might
It's
have
like,
been
is it
on.
hunting, or am I flickering because of the lag? Also, I don't like this with my music on it.
Yeah.
But I still think I like it better than complete silence. Oh god, I can't even turn. Oh boy.
I'm moving around fine now, but
Oh, I am in the house and it is just like, nope, what's the staircase? This is not helping you guys. I need to double check the settings.
oh, there's a house here.
Yeah, there's like a cabin.
Yeah, I didn't see anything on the camera in the house.
Okay.
I'm turning on all the fairy lights, though.
Oh, I
Yeah.
found a Ouija board. If I can get to it.
Oh, good.
Probably gonna murder me for it, but I can't even do it. I'm just trying to turn and get it. Oh my god, okay. If I die up here, I die. I can't with this settings. What's your favorite room? P I C picnic area.
Here. EMF reader going
Yeah,
off
cause,
of the
yeah,
map.
because I've got the point out the Ouija board. Because you could get an EMF 5 off a Ouija board
Oh,
and confirm EMF 5. So it says picnic area.
okay. So it's outside.
So I took pictures of it. I was trying to explore and look for something that resembled a bone.
I have no idea
Oh
where the
god, what is the
picnic area
heartbeats? Was that in... Was that...
Oh, I walk to the door frame and I hear it. Oh, I got EMF 4 outside. Oh, I'm dead.
Uh-oh.
I am fucking dead.
How did it not crash? I don't know, but Raven is choked. Because
I literally walked out the door of the cabin.
Uh-huh.
I heard my heart start beating and immediately died. I saw nothing.
Yeah, it said that the heartbeats are softer.
Yeah,
Just to
no,
say I
it
probably
literally
need my
did.
music off.
That sound
But-
literally didn't start until the second I stepped into the door frame, and then I just immediately died. And I was like, well,
I can't even. Okay, I'm trapped in a room now because of my graphics lag. Hello? Oh boy. This is rough, you guys.
It is
I'm
very.
also shocked I haven't crashed.
Is.
The picnic area?
Well, the ghost definitely hunted like right at the cabin door. I think the picnic area is literally the spot outside the front
Yeah,
of the
I
cabin.
think it's right outside.
Because there's a bunch of picnic tables and barbecues out there.
Yeah, I'm assuming that's what it is.
Which would be why,
die,
which
we
is why,
die.
which would be why me walking out here immediately ended in my death. Oh,
I can't even get down the staircase
It's
'cause I
hunting.
can't
It's
like
hunting.
walk. Is it hunting?
yup, it's hunting again.
Oh yeah, I hear it.
Oh, it's out here. It's outside. It's coming in the door.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I was crouched in the kitchen, but it came and found me immediately.
Yep.
Are you
Yeah.
dead too?
Yep, I'm
Yep,
dead.
it killed her.
I'm so
Yep.
laggy it doesn't even matter. Like, I have to fix my graphics. Like,
Man.
and now it doesn't stop hunting. Oh no, that's nightmare mode. That if it strangles somebody, it'll hunt it, like
It'll
keep hunting
it'll
you,
extend the
so
timer.
we're literally dead beside each other.
Mm-hmm.
You're on one side of the counter, I'm on the other side of the counter.
Yep. I'm just on the front porch, honestly.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Look, this has to be the picnic area because, like you said, there's literally
Yeah,
picnic
it's all the
tables
picnic
right
tables
here.
and there's barbecues. This is definitely it.
It's
so-
probably where this light string is. But yeah, no. Also surprised that my game has not crashed.
Indeed.
Also for funsies, I'll be dead there. Now I'm a ghost. Okay. You guys can also redeem Ghost Jitter for 1,000 channel points. But now I am la dead. This is me being dead.
Well, yeah, there is just a hockey mask floating at the end of the dock, huh?
Oh yeah, are you looking at the dock?
Oh yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna try to speed run this.
And then we're gonna check our settings to see if it changed our settings on us when we updated, because that has happened in the past. I just didn't think to check it. Spooky. I just want to walk without glitching. Are we playing football?
I mean, we could. It's...
Well, that's Spirit Box.
You got spirit box, nice. Oh, look at the journal. There's so much stuff now.
yeah.
Ghost hunting. At least I got the Ouija board photos. I'll take it. Oh, I want to read about the new ghosts. I'll do that while I'm dead. Oh yeah, we're at 20 now. So the Onryo. The Onryo is often referred to as the wrathful spirit. It steals souls from dying victims' bodies to seek revenge. This ghost has been known to fear any form of fire and will do anything to be far from it. So its strength is extinguishing a flame can cause it to attack. Weakness, when threatened, this ghost will be less likely to hunt. Okay.
Did you say earlier we at least had EMF 5, or was that just the Ouija board?
No, it was only an EMF 2, but you can get a 5 from the Ouija board. It was only a 2. The twins! These ghosts have been reported to mimic each other's actions. They alternate their attacks to confuse their prey. Either twin can be angered and initiate an attack on their prey. The twins will often interact with the environment at the same time. So they won't hunt at the same time. They'll take turns hunting, so maybe they're visibly different. Hello, I clicked Raiju. The Raiju is a demon that thrives on electrical current. While generally calm, they can be agitated when overwhelmed with power. Raiju can siphon power from nearby electrical devices to make it move faster. Their weakness is they are constantly disrupting electronic equipment, making it easier to track when attacking. And the Obaki, I'm not sure how to pronounce that one, are terrifying. Obake? Are terrifying shapeshifters capable of taking many forms. They've been seen taking on humanoid shapes to attack their prey. Strength, when interacting with the environment, and Obake will rarely leave a trace. Weakness, sometimes this ghost will shapeshift, leaving behind unique evidence. I wonder what that means. I wonder what unique evidence is. I don't know what's scarier, the game or the graphics. Honestly. Okay. How's it going? Any more evidence?
I'm having to look for all the things that you guys pitched.
Well, I just had
EMF.
I had an EMF reader, yeah. And a
an
camera.
EMF, a flashlight, and a ghost box. Right out here on the porch.
But, like, it literally killed us, like, right here. So, like,
Yeah, I literally
careful.
got out of the door frame and just
And
immediately
went, I
died.
think I hear a heartbeat. Oh, I'm dead.
Oh, I am dead. Oh, hey, my heart's beating. Oh, I'm dead.
Give us a sign. Give us a sign.
I'm interested to see it pop up.
Yeah, when I saw it before when it was coming after you, it seemed to be like translucent and flashing.
Interesting.
I'm guessing this is the dots projector.
Yeah. Have you done the dot projector?
I have not played in a while.
Oh, okay. I wanted to find what kind of bone we got, but, like, I'm dead now.
Indeed.
No, you can find it while you're dead.
I can try, but, like, it's black and white. It's a little bit more difficult. No flashlights. Found a wrench. I found a hammer. I found some plywood. I've got a level. Can we use a level for anything? Hard to be dead. Canisters. Radios.
Ugh. Okay,
Yo,
well,
Matt.
I don't see dots, so... Nope, there's a ghost orb. Hooray!
We
Orbs?
got ghost orbs, huh?
Nice. I'll be more useful when I'm not dead.
On you? The fuck is an on you?
There's a toothbrush in the sink.
So the only evidence we got so far is ghost orb.
And spare box.
Yep.
But yeah.
They said the new ghost types were gonna be more prevalent.
Mare,
during the event.
yokai, or onryo. Yeah.
So it could be the Onryo, or it could be yokai because we were talking so much. We were like, "Hey, look at this! Hey, look at that! Hey, look at this thing that I found." And then the yokai went, "What?"
Well, if it's onryo, if it's an onryo, it's gonna have freezing temperatures also.
Which means you should be able to see your breath. Bowling.
Yokai would also have dots projector. Oh, the stream's back up too. I think my internet just like completely disappeared for a minute.
Oh no. I'm just still lagging and can't walk anywhere. Following you to the truck.
My stream absolutely just crashed because my internet fucking died.
Okay. I'm in the truck. I'll put the new ghost type. And then we'll try it. Are you... Oh yeah, you are. You're not here.
Yeah,
You're out of the
my
game.
internet died and I got disconnected.
Okay. If you want to close the truck, Zero, we can go. I put it in Onryo. And we'll try some of the new stuff, the new ghosts and things on a normal map and just see if it's this new map that's just too buggy for me.
Yeah. I think it might actually be a mirror, but we'll find out in a second. Because
Yeah,
I did the fire thing and it didn't work.
Doesn't matter. I lost all my equipment, so.
No, you're on a lower difficulty. I thought I'd give some of it back.
Oh, well, it gives you money, right? It doesn't give you your equipment back.
Oh, I should have taken pictures of the bodies.
Oh, well. Okay. It's not a big deal. It's not like I don't have money.
You okay?
It was a yokai! I was right, damn it. I didn't put yokai. I was like, maybe it's a yokai, because we keep talking about our leg.
Everyone left.
We all left?
Nope, there you are.
I got $655. Okay. We'll keep the same code. You'll just be put in charge, or like we can take turns leaving. I'm gonna check my graphics real quick. Sure they'll get whited out a little bit. Options,
Back
graphics,
in the
okay.
game.
Oh yeah, bloom is turned on. Why is bloom turned on? Fuck you. Bloom
Hooray.
off. Bloom off. Maybe it'll be better.
It should.
Is it that the only one that I have to watch for?
Yeah, that's the major one. It unless you have like top of the line video card and cooling, it just, and even then
Yeah.
it'll eat all the memory. It'll eat all the memory forever.
Yeah, no. And it anisotropic can stay on, ambient occlusion can stay on. It's just bloom, right?
It's literally just bloom.
Okay. So that might be better. We'll see. Okay. I am back. We'll see if it is better. I added whatever I own. You guys might need to top us up. I'll have to do some shopping after. I think that leaves you in charge of maps, Zero.
Yep. Oh, where should we go?
Do we want to do like a Tanglewood or something and just sort of
That's fine.
refresh on changes? Especially if we get new ghost types.
Yep. Which one should we go? Professional?
Open to professional on a regular map just to see if the graphics are better. Because the changes aren't like too crazy. At least not on professional. It's once we jump into nightmare, that's gonna be like, whoop. Well, fuck. I think the thing that's gonna get us the most is the whole like, if it kills during a hunt, it can keep killing.
It will keep going and
It
just
can-
daisy
the
chain
ghost-
your corpses.
The ghost, we're just warming up the other, like, there's so many changes been. We just tried the new map. I was laggy as all hell.
Yep.
We are doing nightmare
all are.
mode. They just changed way more than we thought they were gonna change, so we're just gonna try and get one solid match in.
Right,
Oh, it's
ease
like
into the
already
pool.
better. Look, I'm not lagging. Hooray! We can try campsite again now that bloom is off, like later or something. But that was rough. I couldn't
There's
move.
like nowhere to hide on that map either.
Yeah. Oh, the map is a lot more intricate, eh? Just with the room layout. Interesting. No, we're not full right now, Kitty. I've got
We very much
KBK
only have 3
coming
people.
in, and KBK wants to join, but he said he needed an hour. That was about 20 minutes ago.
I won't be on forever either. I have
Okay.
to finish my Oogie Boogie costume.
Ooh, fun.
Probably won't be on too much later
Grandma.
either, but you know.
Ah! Oh, now strangle me. I mean, I'll just be over here. At least I can move again. Did you lag on the campsite map, Kitty? Did you try it yet? Also, I still have my spooky sounds on. Maybe we can leave them on, but I probably need to turn them.
And
Then I can't hear evidence.
Hey, look, there's pumpkins.
Ooh, pumpkins. Aw, cute.
Oh yeah, also the doors randomly start open now.
Yes. I forgot to tell you one of that updates, Raven. That some doors will randomly start open, so that's not a dead giveaway anymore.
Alright.
I want to find
Oh,
this.
I found a pelvis.
No, this closet is full of boxes now.
Hey, check it out. There's a pelvis on the floor.
Ooh, I want to see a pelvis. We were joking about that in chat. Where are you? What room?
Oh, the pelvis or yeah, never mind.
It is.
It's like
We
something got
literally
smashed
just
too
said.
hard.
We literally said, "Oh, random pelvis on the floor." So it's funny that we got
It's
pelvis
actually a
first.
pelvis, yeah.
Did you see it, Raven? I don't want to pick it up till you see it.
Just moving on over here. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Damn.
Okay, off we go.
7.2.
Hours on.
Boy. Yeah, they really got rid of a lot of the hiding spots on this.
Are the lockers gone?
Yep.
And it's based off. Oh, they're full. It's based off difficulty. So if you play on amateur, the lockers should be available to hide in. But the higher the difficulty you go, the less hiding spots. And no Ouija boards. No. We went on professional, right?
I believe so.
Okay.
Checking temperature around the place right now. Got
Yeah, I haven't
nothing
got
so
any.
far.
Are there any empty closets? Oh, this one. This one is empty. Nice.
Right, what
Funk
was that?
Deluxe.
One closet for hiding? We're all supposed to go in the same closet?
Well, if
Yeah.
you want to be choked, I didn't think it was
Hope
good.
you
It's gotta
like
be like
close quarters. Gonna be a lot of 7 minutes in heaven going on. Ooh,
that. At least one of us is in the Mile High Club.
what's that? Oh, the ceiling fan. That didn't used to move before, did it?
Good question.
I don't think the ceiling fan moved. Was there even a ceiling fan, or was it just...
Can you give us a sign?
Where are you? Can you give us a sign? Are you with us? Where are you? Are you here? No Ouija board, eh?
Are you here? Yeah, obviously that's not my button. Crap, what was my button for this?
Are you here? Can you give us a sign?
Are you here?
Nothing. We need to try,
Are you here?
Did we look for orbs yet?
Nope.
Hello?
Okay, drop the EMF.
Where are you? Are you here?
Only got like a 1 on the activity board, so... Carol.
Are you here?
Okay. Need lights off, right?
Are you here? Are you here? Are you
Might not even
listening?
Orbs anyway. If it's not working, tab out and tab in. Are you getting the little X on the...
Yeah, I was. Are you listening?
Look very friendly, Ghost, does it?
Are you watching us?
I'm sure you listen for that,
Are you turning on lights or no?
No?
I haven't been.
Okay. Then the lights in the boys' bedroom turned on.
Okay.
Are you here?
Oh.
Well, fuck. That closet did not save me. Okay. That thing wanted my blood.
Is it done hunting now? Because it's only Nightmare that it keeps going, right?
Yeah, I believe so.
What closet did you go in?
The one right by the yeah, my corpse it's right by the front door almost. It started hunting, I went into this closet and then just it opened the doors and I died.
I'm in your closet.
Well, good luck. Closet 100% didn't save me.
Have you seen what EMF that is, or no?
Cannot.
No. No, thank you.
I see 4.
No, thank you.
You getcha?
No.
Okay.
But if you watch my stream, he opened the closet doors, both doors, 2 or 3 times, and I had to keep just yanking the doors closed. Just no, thank you. No, thank you.
Fingerprints.
No, thank you.
Oh, we got fingerprints?
Nice. It's very aggressive.
I mean, he was fine with us walking around and just making all sorts of noise for a bit, but
Oh
you know.
my god. It literally opened the closet doors so many times. I just, no thank you. No thank you. No thank you.
We don't need any. No, thank you.
Yeah,
Why are we so low?
So yeah,
Did we start lower? Did we not start at 100? Did I miss something?
I feel like it's
No,
just the
we've
fact
just
that
been
the lights were out for as long as they were.
Oh boy.
But yeah, so the EMF reader was at 4 for like the entirety of that hunt.
EMF reader in that room.
Are you close? Are you here?
I was getting jack all
Where are
in
you?
the box for the entire start of this.
Oh man.
Oh man, if you haven't played in a while, if you leave anything on, the ghost will find.
Yeah, you can't have your flashlight
Oh,
on.
no.
You can't have
The
your
minute
EMF
the
on.
minute the hunt started, I turned off the spirit box and tried to shut off my flashlight.
I don't know what's on the ceiling. Is that just a glitch of something? It's not an orb. Weird glitch. Candle. We still need the EMF to pop while it's in our hand. What's what?
Oh my! It's my kid. Oh man, I'm hearing like a little kid like, and it's just slowly getting closer. I'm like, is that the game?
No, it's real life. Be afraid. I don't like.
EMF reader
Little
at
girl, why aren't you
2.
in bed?
Oh, we have writing.
We do have ghost writing.
Writing.
So it's either
Yeah,
a poltergeist, a demon, or a myling.
Okay. Writing. I don't
A
remember
myling,
what
a
we
myling would
need.
get if the myling it would give us EMF 5. It's a
Okay.
poltergeist, we'd get the spirit box.
Demon is freezing.
Yeah.
Also very cold in my room, and I might have to shut my window. You want to bring a smudge to save me? I'll try spirit box.
Oh, people got the candle. Yay. Yeah, okay, now I can just do the smudge and we're good.
We need third evidence. We don't have it.
Yeah, I know, but I mean, as far as the optional stuff.
How old are you?
Be smudged.
Are you friendly? Are you here? Are you here? Are you friendly? No, I hear the EMF going. Ghost Raven, please check the EMF.
EMF reader on the no longer on the bed where it was a minute ago.
Oh.
I don't know where the other one is.
Yeah.
I had one. Well, actually,
Yeah,
no, I didn't
I
earlier.
threw one in the room, but
No,
Yeah,
there
I
was
got
one
one
on the
off the
bed. And it's not on the bed anymore.
could be in the closet.
No, I picked it up.
Oh god,
It's back on
it
the
whispered. Did it just whisper on somebody, or is that my music?
I did not hear anything. But I'm dead,
No, I
so...
Tiffany. That was your music.
It just happened to have the same fast no breathing sounds. Lovely. Why do I have this on?
You have the Phasmophobia breathing soundtrack running in the background?
Well, it's just Pretzel Rocks, but I have it on spooky ambiance, so it does
Mhm.
like nursery rhymes and whispers and things.
Fair enough.
But it just happened to like, I'm like,
Oh, man.
who are you? What are you doing in my house? Is that exactly what I need, right? I need spooky sounds for spooky games. Because otherwise it's, well, like, okay, to a point you need to be able to hear what's happening in the game, but also ambiance.
Did you picture the ghost writing?
Yeah, I got one. What were we
Nothing
waiting
in
for?
this room at all.
Freezing EMF or box, right?
Yeah,
Wait, did we try Spirit
freezing,
Box before
freezing
posting that?
EMF or box. I've tried Spirit Box a lot before I got murdered, and wasn't getting anything.
No, it's only 2 degrees Celsius. I don't think it's very freezing. Are you here? Oop. Stuck.
I saw EMF 5.
Oh, okay. If I live, I will put it in my book.
What is crawling on the floor?
Oh no.
Where?
Yeah, so that's a myling. It's in the
Where
room,
is it?
by the way.
Okay.
Okay, I'm in the basement. Is it done yet?
Right, yeah, it's done.
Oh god, is that you throwing the ball?
No.
Nope.
Serious? No?
Serious, no, I was staring at the bedroom.
It threw a ball at me then. A ball just started rolling towards me when I stopped hiding. Not nice.
Alright, I think we're good.
Okay, Myling, off we go.
Mm-hmm.
You didn't die that time.
I'm gonna go upstairs and see why my child is walking around at midnight.
Valid.
It's probably a good concern, yeah.
No, we play this ghost game where something's fucking crawling on the ground.
Well, there's a small child roaming my house.
Yep. Smiling.
You ever just like wake up and your kid's just standing at the foot of your bed staring at you and you're like, oh, what do you want?
Occasionally.
I've woken up with her and her face right next to mine and her eyeballs almost touching.
Sounds right.
Especially concerning since we have a child lock doorknob on her room.
She just giggled.
Like, listen, I love you. I don't want to yeet you across the house. Please stop.
You know what? I'll almost take the standing next to me as I'm waking up thing over what she does to her mother.
Oh,
Just absolutely jumps on the bed and just kind of jumps up and down on her.
Oh yeah, that happens to me.
Mommy, mommy,
Kitty
wake up,
chiropractor.
wake up.
oh, Kitty, the code. Are you here, Kitty? The code is in my lobby, in my Discord. I don't know if you're still there. I'm just gonna shut my
I'll be right back.
window. Yeah.
I put it on Maple Lodge and Intermediate, so we can take a look and
Yeah,
hopefully
yeah,
not.
that's fine. I turned the bloom off, so like we should be better. It's really just the loading screens and the like sitting looking at the lobby that completely like wipes me out. But as soon as I start like walking around in the dark, it's totally fine. Oh, look, he's back in the closet. Raven, open the
Yep,
closet
no,
up.
I know. I opened it earlier and he fell out on me. Oh no.
Aww.
Hey, our friend's still up there. Hey man, how you doing?
Spooky.
How you doing, man? Doing good? Yeah? Alright, good to know. You just keep doing what you're doing.
Right?
Just keeping watch. Yeah? Okay, fine.
Okay, I think that was the lobby. Walk up to that crack
Oh
in the
god,
door.
yep. Yep. That was a thing. That happened. Now I just walked up to the crack in the door and see what. Ah!
Your reaction has a delay. Did you see it?
I saw it.
No, Ben's in my chat. Did you see that? So I was like, oh, that's a cracked door. What's over here?
Hey, there's a crack in this door. What's going on? Oh my god.
I'm back.
There's Zero. Have you
Hey,
seen this?
here, check
Come
out this
over-
door
come
over here. Check out this
have
door.
you
Just
wa-
look
have
right
you
through
walked
this crack
over here
here.
by the breaker.
Just look through
Have
this
you
crack
walked
here.
up? Have you walked up to this door? No, this door.
Ah, Jesus Christ.
Right? Oh,
we both just experienced that one.
Well, I discovered it though. I'm like,
Yeah,
oh,
you
look,
discovered
I
it, and I was
the
like, "Whoa,
door."
what's going on?" And I'm just like, "Oh,
And
jeez."
then I screamed.
So,
Does
as
it do
weird
it
as my
twice?
house is, like Phasmophobia is, I hear running up and back and forth upstairs. And
Uh-huh.
I go up the stairs, expecting to see my daughter, and she's nowhere to be seen. All the
Oh,
lights are on, but
lovely.
I can't see her.
Pardon?
Little girl, where are you? No answer. I'm gonna turn the lights off, turn everything off, start to make my way downstairs, and hear them running around again. Like, I hope she's playing
Right.
hide and seek, because if she's not, oh god.
Oh no. Okay. let's see if camp works now that the bloom is off. Jesus Christ.
I've got sriracha almonds. Yeah.
Ooh.
I have banana pocky.
We have a Japanese market in Chicago that does all of the flavors of Pocky.
Nice. We just get like the staples, like strawberry and banana and
They have giant
and stuff.
Pocky, like it's like eating a drumstick dipped in chocolate.
No, campsite is still laggy as fuck.
Yes, I can see
It's
that.
it's a little bit better, but it's still pretty laggy.
Man, I'm not even on the loading screen yet. I'm just kind of frozen, staring at the pumpkins in the lobby.
It's definitely better than it was, but it's definitely not as clean as the other maps. And I don't know if that'll be partially on them to just get their settings better with time. I don't know if it's because the servers are busy because so many people are trying
There we
it.
go. I didn't even see a loading screen. I was just staring at pumpkins the entire time. Flashlight. I'll take EMF.
Still laggy, but not nearly as bad as it was.
Oh, it's downright pleasant outside. Yay.
What's that? Nothing. Okay. Oh no. Oh no, as soon as you leave the van, it's laggy as hell.
I'm not having that huge of a problem with it right now, actually.
It's oh, okay, it's a little bit better.
It's a lot better, honestly, than it was the first time. I didn't actually change my settings, so...
You didn't turn your bloom off?
No. My settings haven't changed at all yet. Somehow it's a lot better than it was, so I'm not sure.
Maybe it's the first time rendering in.
Maybe.
Sometimes that's the case. Oh god. I can't even, like, get out of the tent. I can't turn. Okay. Like, my computer's not that bad either. I have, like, really decent, like, graphics and
Oh
stuff.
my god, you can play the guitar.
Can you?
10 out of 10 game.
Oh, I hear you.
10 out of 10. Play the guitar.
Wonderwall.
Oh.
I think maybe.
Oh, I found phone! It's just a hand.
What's that?
The bone is just a whole ass hand. It's in the yellow
Trying
tent.
to help.
Come look in the yellow tent before I pick it up.
Did you take a picture?
Yeah, I did. Monkey's paw looking ass hand. Was it Raven?
He's playing Wonderwall again.
Oh.
Yep.
Do you want to say it or should I just pick it up?
Oh, you can just pick it up.
You can look at the picture.
Any EMF in here? No? Okay.
Okay, the small tents don't open, just the big ones. That's a tree! Lag is fun. Ooh, shit. This is how I'll die.
Oh, hang on. You want me to ruin your life? Go to the guitar.
I don't know where anything is.
Yeah.
I'm having trouble
I'm
walking.
in front of it.
Oh, we gotta go this way. Oh, the lighter.
Oh, my beer!
Oh, damn.
We're not hunting ghosts anymore. We're camping.
You can pick up the marshmallows.
Can I pick up the s'mores?
Oh, damn.
Roasty toasty marshmallows! This is fun. This is the ghost hunting we always wanted.
Right? Just gonna toast marshmallows, play the guitar.
I'm pretty sure that's the entire plot of a movie. You're here to toast marshmallows, play the guitar, and get laid. You don't care about that kid drowning.
Like my EMF reader back?
I mean, I've had mine the entire time here.
Ah! 5?
What?
At the marshmallows. The marshmallows
Oh.
are EMF 5.
Oh, that's good to know.
Help, I can't walk, I'm lagging.
It's accurate. EMF 5 at the campfire.
I picked it up like I need my EMF reader back, and then it just beep, but I'm like, uh-oh.
We have EMF 5.
Hooray!
If you're outside, can you hide behind the parked cars?
Are you here? Are you here?
Well, we can smudge our campfire.
Throw the smudge in the campfire.
Oh, screw it, I'll just grab it. If I can do anything. Eh.
Are you here? Are you angry? It's the X?
to
What is the
reach
X?
cars.
What's the
Our
X?
candy's
now?
still at 75. Oh, right, because we're on intermediate.
What's the X on the spirit box? Do?
Oh, that's
no
just
answer.
showing that it's registering.
Okay.
You only know it talks if the little ghosty boy lights up.
Okay. Are you here?
Where did you find the Ouija board in the house?
Underneath the dresser by the bed.
What's your favorite color?
But won't there be no Ouija board on intermediate? Is Ouija board professional only?
I don't know.
Popping off the EMF again. I
Speak
can't
to me.
walk. I can't walk.
Can you speak?
Response to name a. Oh, what power went off?
Oh,
Can you answer me?
Shinobi! There's a group of thugs trying to steal Jitbug's Timbit truck, but I won't let that happen ever. Throws kunai at the tires and stops the truck.
Fire went out.
Leave
Fire
the
went out.
thugs
Fire
hanging
went
from the
out.
bridge. Timbits, however, are safe. I'll snap at Jitbug. Hi, Shinobi! How are you?
Lights went out. Fire went out.
Oh, the glitch.
You blew the fire out? God damn.
It blew the fire out.
Does it count as blow a candle? Do we need blow a candle? No.
Wish. Can
Oh,
somebody rename me campfire?
Smudge the area didn't work. FYI. I smudged our fire and it didn't work, so it's not actually at the fire, I guess. Maybe it just followed us? I'm actually already eating a snack, Shinobi. To be coming out of like the tent instead of like the fire. I don't really know how outside works. I have Pocky. Banana Pocky.
Apples and bananas.
Apples and bananas.
That too.
Ooples and bananas.
100%. All of that. Oh. Lights are on. Alright, I'm back at the
Shinobi.
fire.
Yeah.
Testing for temperature.
I don't want to waste our smudge, but like, wow, that's a fence. Hello. Can we get a 5 without it being the right spot?
Well, no, I don't think we can. The fact that both of ours were going off full tilt tells me that's probably about right. So we've got the EMF 5. Now I'm just measuring for temperature. Spirit box wasn't working so well.
It didn't come out of this white tent, did it? When I got the EMF 5, a beer can was rolling at me.
I mean, he's been knocking a whole bunch of stuff. Like, it seems very poltergeisty.
Okay, well, I put smudge again. I walked around the whole place. It's been a good day. Glad to hear it. I've been avoiding spoilers all day, and now I'm wondering if I should have watched other people playing to see if, like, anyone's having luck with this map rendering properly. I don't have a piece of shit computer. I have, like, a $2,000 computer. It should work.
Can you hear me? We have spirit box.
Oh, do
It's
we?
right next to you. It's right next to you.
Yep. Yeah, it is.
Okay, well, smudge isn't working, so... Where are you getting...
It's outside. It's away from the campsite.
Just
It's where the kids
yeah,
tents
it
are.
was like just off to the side there.
Oh, where the 3 little mini tents are?
Yep. Yep. I saw it.
I hope you.
Is it kids, or is it a grown-up?
Old lady.
Oh, are you sure that wasn't just, Zero?
Nope. That was very much an old lady with a sickle.
Was it Zero with a sickle?
No, also the spirit box went off when that happened, so like
Like
full
it
tilt.
said something,
Yeah,
or
the
just
the
flickered?
little ghost icon. It flickered, the ghost icon came on.
Oh yeah, it's just
Was the
it's just
kids
it
camp?
wasn't
Like by the yoga mats?
like at your feet. Look for the book at your feet, right in here.
Oh. Well, I guess it just followed us. Uh-oh. It's hunting and I'm dead? Yep. Bye.
Bye, cruel world.
I'm so laggy I couldn't get away. I'm so laggy. You already know. We're dead. I was like trying to pick up the crucifix and it murdered me. It murdered me good. Lag is fun. Good thing I had 50k stocked. We need money, folks, to get killed by lag.
Yep.
I think he's hunting. She's
Yep.
just outside wandering between tents.
You're stomping a second ago.
I'm in the
Where
trailer
is she?
right now, so you know.
I heard her stomp. Where did she go? Ooh, soul lag. I can't even walk anymore. How am I not crashing? Honestly. What the hell? You know, I apparently cannot play campsite. That sucks.
At least I got a photo of the.
I can't get in the truck. There, I made it.
Them from hunting with a crucifix.
Spirit,
There's
wraith,
a
or
crucifix
twins.
under her.
Will it not be twins if it's an adult ghost model? I don't know how that'll work.
So spirit, wraith, or twins is what I got as options.
And
So, question: was the spirit box just going crazy, or did it answer you on the
did
spirit
it
box?
talk?
Like, I mean, I asked a question and it immediately kind of went off. It was kind of going crazy though.
Okay, well, yeah, it does that when you're close to the ghost and something.
Yeah, but did it
Oh.
talk?
No, I mean, the ghost symbol popped up. I didn't hear it specifically do anything though.
No, that'll just happen if it's doing stuff.
Okay.
That's the equivalent of the EMF flashing. So all we have is EMF 5.
Currently.
And I can barely move, so this is fun.
Are you close? Where are you? Where are you? Are you friendly?
I think I'm lonely. Hold on. Hold on. We'll make it better. Ready? Whoop.
Aw. Giving yourself a Steffi.
So it won't let me like put it near me. It's just bouncing. Close enough. I wonder I mean, it's awfully likely to try, but we can play the game. I could play beanbag toss. If it wasn't laggy, that's lots of fun. Did she do anything else yet? She's not even hunting.
That's like
Yeah.
sandy pills.
Yeah, same. So, kind of reset the clock a little bit.
It's weird because like it's just EMF 5 constantly, but it's not doing anything.
Hunting. It's hunting. Find a spot to hide.
Is it hunting?
Yes, the door's
Heard
just
it.
shut and locked.
I heard it giggle.
My shit's not flashing.
It
No, it
only
flashed
flashed
when it was
what's
supposed
near
to.
you.
Oh, gate's locked. Shit.
Interesting. The gate locks. Stomping, but I don't see it. Doesn't help that I'm lagging.
You're clear.
Well, I didn't even see it. I heard it giggle for like a second, but like I didn't see it at all.
But the gate's still locked.
It's a pull, not a push.
Oh.
Hmm. Guess I'll just be here. Well, nothing else for me to do. Start what, singing Kumbaya or something?
I'm being hunted.
Mm-hmm.
Because all we technically have is oh, well, that's you. I just run in a tent.
That he
Yeah.
did.
So glitchy looking on my screen. It's like you ran through the side of the tent, not through the door. It was very funny looking. Okay. Time to use the door.
Alright, well, she's moved more towards the house. That's where I was getting hunted from.
There's a house, really?
Oh, yep.
Oh, yeah. Jumping around over here again.
I have one of the cameras is looking very fuzzy right now.
Oh yeah, she's like see-through when you're a ghost. She's not like a fully rendered model. She stopped. Yeah, she's definitely popping up in that like picnic area again. Surrounded by these two tents where there's ooh, hello. heard that. Was that a whisper to you guys?
I sort of kind of heard that, but
No, she's still hunting me. I came out of the tent, and she's still hunting.
Oh, now she's fully rendered and not wispy. She's very fast. Oh, she
Yeah, you're telling me.
quick. I mean, I'm lagging, but she's still quick. Stopped? I mean, she disappeared by me.
I think this is the twins, and they're taking turns hunting me.
Oh. I wonder if that's why one is see-through and one is fully rendered?
Since you're in the van, are we still at 10 activity?
I'm not in the...
No.
Oh, right.
It's dropped to 0 at the moment.
Thank fucking God.
Lagging bowling. What? That's bullshit.
You're also at 7% sanity, so
Wow.
the chances of you re-triggering it are
Look,
pretty
my
high.
ball is coming back. Where is my ball going? Ball? Wait, come back, ball. Where are you going? How did it all the way over here? Hello? I threw you all the way over here. How did you bounce like that? Oh, what? Oh, here she
And we're to
comes.
10 again.
Oh, yeah. She came through these little tents that you walked by, the ones full of all the storage. Now she's like invisible again instead of fully rendered. I mean, I don't want to knock it too much on day one, but
Yeah,
I've
this
been
map
a
is
little better.
a little not optimized.
Yeah, it is like not exactly ready because it's really not
When
fair.
it's
Like
not
if they
10 anymore,
said,
so I can get out of here.
if they said
You're,
like,
it's dropped to like a 5, but you're at 0% sanity, so
when they were said
Holy
like,
shit.
oh,
You made
like
it.
frame rate won't be optimized for like older computers, like people can still play Phasmo on lower graphic settings and it's fine, but those people who already play on lower settings are not going to be able to play this update at all.
yeah.
Yeah, did you even see any of her
I
running around?
was checking for ghost orbs the whole
You walked
time, and
in
I didn't see
Salt.
anything on any of the
need
cameras.
that? Do we need walkthrough Salt?
No.
No, just seeing if it happened.
She literally walked like the whole length from the campfire to the house.
They kept spawning between the campfire and the house.
So
Like,
I don't know if that like pathway is just its own space or she's just roaming a lot.
I want to call it the twins.
Yeah, I feel
Hello.
like twins is definitely an option.
Hello.
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 Hi.
Hi.
Hello.
I'm awake now.
That's a shame.
You're awake?
That's a shame.
And I was
you don't
getting
want
ready
me to be
go
awake?
to bed.
Everyone likes being asleep.
No, I hate being asleep. I wish
Right,
I was.
I put the twins if you
And
want
I'm
to.
putting the twins. We got like absolutely nothing else, honestly.
Oh
Yeah,
wow.
it's just been EMF and.
It's been EMF and nothing else is working. So
If
The
you're on Nightmare, it only does one. You can only
No.
get one piece of research. That's it.
No, we haven't even tried nightmare mode yet. We're trying to get campsite to work. It's so laggy.
Oh.
Like it's
seems
busted. Like I
pretty-
keep dying from lag.
They did say that
What's the spirit?
it will fuck up your lower end PCs.
But if I have a $2,000 PC, it's not lower end.
Oh man.
Is that to say you're jumping on for a bit?
Oof.
Yes, I am going to be getting on Phasmophobia in a bit.
Okay.
I'm updating again. I don't know why there was another update.
Because there was
but
a
I'm
hot
updating.
fix because there were already bugs.
Because there are already bugs and stuff.
Oh.
And that is definitely a me done though moment, because I'm starting to get tired.
Okay.
That's okay. I did the Connor thing that you promoted me. They told me about. I just did that. If you can go give that a like on Twitter, that would be great.
Awesome. I will do that. Anyways.
And maybe give me like, and then like be like, I have confirmated proof that he's like god or something. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for playing.
Oh, no problem. I'm going to...
Oh, you know what? Did I get unfollowed from Connor? I did. I'm gonna-
Kitty was gonna jump in, but I don't know where she disappeared to.
You know who
Muppet
needs
is
it?
supposed to be coming.
You know-
Ben, are you still around? Can you follow up with Muppet? Is Muppet coming?
Oh, Kitty said at 10 o'clock that she might play.
Yeah, I know, but then she was in my chat like half an hour ago and was like,
Oh.
"Are you full?" But then they disappeared.
I see. Muppet is online playing Assassin's Creed right now on his stream.
On his stream?
Yeah.
Oh.
The hook?
Anyways. Alright, well, yeah, since
Muppet
I've already
live
been
stream.
playing with you, I'm just going to drop the raid on you.
Oh, okie doke. Which is to say, Zero, we don't necessarily have a full everybody. They're on! You can't see because I'm a ghost.
I'm debating how long I'm going to stay on.
Go!